Hello guys, so I've decided to start a YouTube channel because people kept telling me that I'm talking too much. And realistically, it's hard to find people that will really listen to your stories. That's why I called this channel Flo Can Tell Stories. So my name is Florian, I'm 27 years old, and whenever I have something to tell and I cannot help it, I will just keep on talking to people, and some of them can't stand it, obviously, because it's too random, and maybe they just cannot relate, or maybe they want to have their own thing to say. And I have to be honest, I'm not the best listener either, so that's why I decided to start this YouTube channel. Oh my god. So basically I'm wearing these earphones, and on this side it said power off, and each time it gives me these notifications, basically. It's kind of these battery low, and it screams in my ears, even when I lower the volume, the voice of the woman speaking in the earphones, battery low, is screaming in my ears. So these earphones I got for 20 euros. Yeah, so that's very cheap for Bluetooth earphones, so I cannot complain. They're decent otherwise. And right now only this side is working, and it's snowing, as you guys can tell. I don't know if you can tell. So I'm on my way to the gym now, and the other thing I tend to do is to write novels of just WhatsApp text messages out of nowhere to people. And so that's kind of similar. And since I study English and French, I should actually use my craft. I should actually be on my craft, writing for some better purpose than just WhatsApp messages I might delete after some time anyways, because they're even polluting my own mailbox. So that's why I thought maybe I should just record myself. This is pretty unusual. I've never done this in this shape or form, and I still don't know if I'm going to load up this video on my channel, but it might be my first video then. Yeah, so look at the snow, guys. So I've just showered, and my hair is still a bit wet, and I wouldn't want to get sick, as many people got sick from just what I hear from social media, family members, other people, friends getting sick at this time of the year. And I just don't want to get sick, right? Okay, so my left shoulder is burning now, because I've been holding my phone like this with my left arm. So now I'm holding it with my right arm. So this spot, apparently, some people, oh my god, now there's other people passing. So I might just as well shut the fuck up. Yeah, because especially if I speak English like that on my phone, it doesn't really make sense. I mean, to Bavarian people, because right now I'm in Bavaria, and I'm going to the gym, and so I'm back in the gym basically. But Yeah, the gym is a loophole of this 21st century in which you can also get trapped, right? Look at these like trees behind me. Aren't they beautiful? Uh, yeah. Some people chopped wood. So I grew up in France, but I'm German. And when French or German people talk to me, they, I think, have the assumption that they're talking to a very French guy or German guy and the other way around, when in reality I'm both. I'm fluent in both. I don't have an accent in French or German. But being like right in the middle, I don't want to complain and be negative, but it also comes with downsides because, yeah, people have some associations and cliches about like I don't want to like get too deep in this topic today because it's kind of a loaded, heavy topic, so to speak. France and Germany, such good friends, right? The best friends on earth, the best. Yeah, actually, it's a very beautiful friendship, but it also came with war. It also came with conflicts. So, at some point, something in my mind switched, and I decided to like navigate the world in English, like from the English language. Like this was when I was a teenager, probably like high school, and so I would skip. I would, yeah, even kids like hearing me making these sounds and these very funny, amusing voices actually. Okay, so now my left arm, probably I'm holding my phone with my left arm more than my right arm. Yeah, so I'm still on my, like, this is the way to the gym from my house, from my parents. And I'm not in Bavaria, like, most of the time. Most of the time I'm in some other city in Germany. In northern Germany. And they call it the real north because it's like it's the most north you could go, basically. It's almost at Denmark. And so some expressions change. The people react a bit differently. And the French thing, well, yeah, this is another aspect, another side, another also like it's like the true me also is vastly shaped by French culture and language. I can't deny that. And I could also just take on the French accent, and then I could also take on the German accent. And so I guess my accent is just French-German, pretty much. It's just like in between both. So whenever I also traveled to other places, people couldn't really distinguish like where I'm from based on my accent, because, well, I don't have an accent in French or German, so I won't have a German or French accent in English. I have like a mix. And so it's French German people, it's also kind of a community that exists, like the French German friendship. They call like this, there's been different like historical events of France and Germany binding together after like some of the conflicts that have happened, as I've told you about. And so yeah, so I'm, as you guys can tell if you've been listening until now, I'm just like talking like randomly, like this, like, so there is no purpose really to this, except that maybe I won't annoy people as much anymore, because I feel like I really annoy them sometimes. In German they have this expression, it's like Laberflash. So a flash is, suppose it's when you just talk and talk and talk and you can't stop talking, so they call this a flash. And so I'm having these in German sometimes, and like, also in French, but like since I'm in Germany now, yeah, German people told me, oh, a French guy also told me when I was in France, like when I lived in France, told me, you know what, with all your voice messages and all of this stuff, you should probably just start a YouTube channel. And so this was many years ago, 7 years ago. But then again, I wouldn't know in which language to make it. Because as I told you guys, if I talk just in German, I can't really be me, like to the fullest. I also, and because, and if I only talk in French, it's the same thing. I'm like, yeah, guys, but screw all this. English is the international language. To me, English is just, it's just wonderful. It's so good. Fortunately, this language exists because in my case, it allows me to kind of like take some distance and another perspective on things. And I like to, like, because having grown up in France and then moving to Germany, I won't just all of a sudden think in German, right? But I wouldn't like think in French all day in Germany, right? Why? Because just the pronunciation, and it's just too inconvenient. And so since Germans speak English well, and since a lot of instructions, a lot of science are also in English, my mind has kind of like found a way, like kind of like an escape, to be honest, in English, in the English language. And so that's why English, it's such a relief for me. So I might have like an accent that's, I don't know, it's probably, no, I don't know. I was about to say that it's probably annoying to some people, but then this is not just based on my accent, right? It's also based on what I say, how I just say it, and not just my accent. Yeah. So I have many English speaking friends, as well as French and German speaking friends. But I also have a lot of English speaking friends actually, and I'm very happy of that. And so whenever German people, I tell them, I also come from France, and and so some of them, not all of them, okay, let's be fair, but some of them, they put me, I perfectly know that they put me in this box of the French guy with some stereotypes associated with it that really don't apply to me. And they kind of like, so that's why English is my escape, right? It's because yeah, like typically the thing that always comes back in Germany, saying that I'm French, but I'm not, and that I speak French fluently with no accent, it sounds arrogant. So this is the thing that always comes back, is that I'm arrogant, and that I'm, yeah, that pretty much sums it up. And what I always get from French people, like, not always, but I have to say I've gotten this numerous times, a fair amount of times, is that French people will tell me that I'm just like kind of like a crazy German, yeah, like a crazy German. So that's why maybe they associate Germany with some kind of like craziness or mental illness because of what's happened during like World War II. And then German people maybe associate like German people, because I'm not French also. It's not, they wouldn't, I don't think they would think of me like this if I was really French. But since I'm German, just German, but I'm just like a French person, but I'm not. German people, like, because France is a country of, I guess, like luxurious products. And so it's, I mean, it's not the worst reputation, but it just doesn't like really match to my personality at all. I'm not this like luxurious, arrogant, crazy guy by any shape or form. I'm just a guy that likes to go to the gym and is kind of like, is mostly uncomfortable, I guess. Like, what do I mean by uncomfortable? Well, this whole French-German thing, I always like end up having to act. And so when I talk in English, I have to be honest, I don't feel like I have to act. It's like a natural flow of speech. And so that might be another reason why I'm starting this YouTube channel. So maybe then, whenever I'm going to face German or French people, I won't have to like just drown them in useless like bombard them with random voice messages, or whenever I approach them, I'm like a fluss, so that's like a flow. So my name is also Florian Flo, but okay, this is getting off topic, but there wasn't even a topic to begin with. So that doesn't make it off topic then. If there was no topic, and I say something is off topic in the context of it not being in topic, then it cannot be off topic. So it's the topic, but there's no topic, right? Okay, guys. So now my left hand fingers are starting to like freeze a bit on this side, the left arm again. And I'm getting closer to the gym now. I'll do a full body workout of just since 3 years I've been working out like this, but now I'm only like going back to the gym. Because I've had a pause. I didn't go to the gym in September, October, November, and I only went back at the end of December. And so yeah, now I've started to like become acclimed to it again. And yeah, I still have these very like uncomfortable, like, how do you call, like sorenesses, like soreness, especially in my adductor muscles. This was really bad, so this has like kind of worn off now, fortunately. So I hit adductors just yesterday, and to get rid of the soreness completely, like, because it was getting away, And so I still have a bit of soreness left in my adductors, but it's getting away. And yeah, but why is it so bad to have soreness in your adductor muscles? Well, because it affects the way you walk. So if you have a soreness in your biceps, okay, maybe if you hold something, it can also be annoying. But if it's the hamstrings or if it's like the adductors, then most likely it will affect the way you're walking. And so then you spend a couple of days walking like an idiot. And also it's painful. But I'm slowly getting out of this phase of having gone back to the gym, and now I can say I'm back in the gym. Yeah, so that was it for today. Have a nice end of the year. Take care of yourself. This is very important. Not to neglect yourself, in my opinion. Because whenever a challenge is thrown at you in life, if you've been taking care of yourself, you can deal with challenges much better, I believe. But okay, I wish you the best, guys.